sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right.
Something I can do for you? Yes? What is it?
It were now or never.
No? What happened?
Teach me
Curtis?
all that
He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this.
Alright, everyone,
I'll make
I'm
sure you
back
receive the
now
credit you
live.
deserve.
Sorry about that. Had power outage, so had some technical difficulties there. So
Bye.
we're back until the power decides to jump out again. Like I said before, let's go take care of the next line of business before the power outage happens. We're gonna get this
Hey,
ready.
a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
love me as though there were no
Well,
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
don't ever
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
If none of you all done this quest, you'll see why shortly whenever I get around to doing this quest.
Oh? What might those be? The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office. Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads. Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course. Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so. We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure. Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running. His name was something like exceptional or marvelous.
Took his name.
Yes, that was it. Exactly.
Yeah, he gets all the credit.
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have. Yes, goodbye.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Why, yes, he has. Are you from Kansas?
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault.
Do
There
you
were
have
a
a
lot of
little
mercs,
puppet dog
one after
by the
another.
name of Toto?
None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course. Anything. Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays it being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them? I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more. Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually. Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible. The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable. He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does. He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keeley, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab. My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl. It's foul to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes Caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free. Right. Stay safe.
Right. So let's go and bring this topic up to Hilder.
Yes? Something else you needed? I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you? Fair enough. Begging your pardon, but this is beginning to feel like an interrogation. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference. You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science. Take my advice. Forget about Williams. She's a talented researcher, but she doesn't understand people, and she can't see the big picture. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Oh, such a...
Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust.
Did you want to say something about that? What about talk to you? Because you seem like you were...
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know. I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. We'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
You knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for.
See you around.
Alright, so I talked to them, now I want to go raid Curtis's body.
There suddenly appeared before me the only one.
Eventually.
I heard somebody whisper,
Just like eventually I'll get my
adore
veteran.
me. And when I looked, the moon.
But right now, I got a body to raid.
Now I'm no longer
If it's still
alone.
there. Should be.
Without a dream in my heart.
Hope it is.
Without a love of my own.
Ah, there's my body. Looks like the ground's slowly starting to take you away. I want that. 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 And that. And that's it. I was thinking there's probably some ammo or guns and stuff, but I guess not. Repair that.
Before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer
Come back
alone.
here later and see if we can talk to them.
Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart,
That's
without a love.
What quest do I want here? Well, better take the stinking monorail.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless night.
Go on through, soldier.
Alright, thank you.
About the boy. Lord knows I'm
Alright.
not a fool girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the
Well,
flurry.
looks like everything just decided to disappear.
Will it
Together, yeah.
this odd diversity of misery?
Do you lose your helmet? Son of a gun. Not dressed properly.
Quite insane and young again, and all
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip. That damn Mr. House has forbid any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
Well, yes, it is.
It's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas company
Okay then,
coming
you should
out
know the
soon.
rules. Just stay out of trouble.
Winter
Have fun.
Wonderland. Look for it on holotape.
Alright, let's
We've
talk
got
to
some news for you coming right up.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a
Patrolling the
successful
Mojave
riot.
just makes you wish for
Locals
the
should
nuclear
avoid
war.
anyone who looks like they've done time.
Alright.
Also,
Well,
merchants are
Okay.
saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may
Howdy, partner.
oh,
You've
see,
come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
for you, so stay tuned.
Do I look destroyed, partner? It's harder to put old Vic in Boot Hill than you might think. I wouldn't be much use stuck inside just one Securitron. No, if the one I'm in turns up a goner, I just find another. Fine as cream gravy.
well,
You can bet just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give.
Sorry, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first. Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll help you serve that cold dish of yours extra chili.
ooh, I love extra chili. Alright, let's go there straight up.
Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Alright, let's go do it.
So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard,
Drunkard.
ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone fly?
You up there.
My hotel room is so small. When I put the key in the lock, I broke the window.
Oh my goodness, let's go. Get in there.
Heavenly star-spangled night. We'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta
Well,
give,
howdy,
something's
partner.
gotta
Good to see you
give.
again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Alright, you kind of creepy going around for Securitron.
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Alright.
Come back soon now.
You're gonna have to, wait here. You don't want to go there. You really don't want to go there. Find something to do. Have fun. I'll be back.
Just because these words were
Alright.
spoken,
So, what do we do now?
Where to, partner?
Let's go to the boss. Or his boss, I guess. Not my boss. I don't have a boss.
Penthouse floor.
Penthouse. Thanks, folks. Hello.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office. I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
You keep them, robotic claws away from me. Those might hurt if you catch my drift.
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know? Anything you like,
I'll talk
Sugar?
to you later. I got some business to take care of.
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Oh, you're so hideous. Look at all that technology. Well, let's get this business underway. Hello.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
It's like here, y'all.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
This is why I never got spurs that jingle. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, as I go right merrily as I go right merrily along.
Let's see here.
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad and that song ain't so very far and that song ain't so very
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
No, unless you got something better to say to me, then I don't really think so.
Until then.
Alright, it's here. I'll only be serving you for a little bit here, so I get my way. And all these robots.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to come you to the High Roller Suite.
You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Leover may have uprooted from his post at Ken McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Mojave? Mo problems. Am I right? In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
We'll spend some money. Vending machine. What? Might as well. And there we go. Weapon trunk. Don't want this stuff. Weapon trunk.
And heartache number 2 was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number. Troubles by the score. Every day you love me less. Each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number. A love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
What is that thing made out of? Stone? Dang. That must be made out of stone.
And said that you were coming back to stay. With hope so hard I waited for you not long ago. I waited but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches.
Oops.
Troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number.
At least I got that.
I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. It's just about time to get you some news. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. In other news, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush.
Lifetime supply.
Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm whisker in your hand. Here's
Alright, we're back again.
Find out
Gotta get these
as sure as we live.
getting a little hangry.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. There's word in from Camp McCarran that an attempt to bomb its monorail system was foiled by an alert civilian contractor. Security is being tightened. One more story for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now, come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but
Where to, partner?
had about the boy. Silver screen melts my foolish heart. Single though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl, a flurry will in its odd diversity of
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Where to, partner?
This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. We've got some news for you coming right up. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Moving on. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Got a song
By the
for you
way,
now. It's about a guy who's cold
I have
on
a
the
new
exterior,
follow, by
but
the way.
deep down, you
Thanks
know,
to,
he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Thanks to Pure Ranger 22 for following me on Twitter here.
Play the guitar.
Play it again, my Johnny.
I got some food in my stomach.
High
So
roller
let's go
sweet.
shoot up the place.
But you're so warm.
Casino floor.
I was always a fool for my Johnny.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Johnny gets
Alright, well then, let's take a look what Ambassador Crocker has.
Johnny guitar. What you go, but if you stay, I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Alright, I guess we'll go talk to him. Alright, Veronica, let's
Aw.
let's get going.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. You are too. Do it later.
There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
So which one is which? Oh, I know you. Well, you just fucking familiar. That's what this is for. We need
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you? Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Alright, thank you.
Better put on my new
Sir?
fedora here. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. In addition, Prim formally sworn in as sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
People of Prim, the NCR wishes to inform you that you are under their jurisdiction.
You said to the
now.
right, dang it.
And from now on, you're going to be living by our rules.
I bet you that's what
This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret.
Oh, there you
And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas,
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you.
I wanted to
It's a very
sit down.
important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Alright, well, what's the job?
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Yes, sir.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
As though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling.
Goodbye.
Love me.
All right.
Don't ever let me go.
Come on, Veronica. Come on. You just walked through a chair. I don't want to know how you walked through that sofa, but just go stay there. All right. Hey, hey, hey.
Fucking Crocker couldn't find his ass if it wasn't on his backside.
As though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me.
Alright, so we need to head through Freeside, I guess.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong. This just in. Refugees in Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices. You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying, "Told you so." After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore. Yep, I was damn good at my job too, but after a while I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
All right.
The morning
Yep.
passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street.
Watch out.
Folks were watching from the windows. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death.
Never gets old watching somebody try to run it.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas red not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll get you.
When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenade. You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons around? Head just down the street to the Silver Rush. You won't be disappointed.
Alright, let's see how disappointed I will be.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons. I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. It should only take a moment. There, I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to wait until it's over.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it.
Whoa.
Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Alright. Southern.
And said that you were coming back to stay. With hope for what I waited hard. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more.
Plasma cats.
Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Next question is, can I take them on? What they got? Oh, just 2 cats. Alright, well. Give me a second here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Alright, back again. I think I might have an idea. I'm gonna try something here. Don't know how well this is gonna work. Alright, so let's reset. Oh man, I can't believe I'm going to do this. I want to see if it works. Because I've done it before for the, not Silver Rush, but the other people across town here.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. We've got some news for you coming right up. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Also in the headlines, several unidentified aircraft were spotted flying over the RepCon test site by a local crackpot. He spoke to a toy bear near one of our microphones.
It's ghouls, I tell you. Religious ghouls in rockets looking for a land to call their own. Don't you laugh at me. I know a spell that'll make you show your true form. Cave Rat taught it to me.
This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Alright. Oh, wrong one. This one. Let's kind of hide out. We get a nice, decent headshot right here. Blast! Oh yeah! And we're off. There, headshot.
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
Oh shit! Now they're out. I've been asking you if you want a bigger gun. I gave you all the guns I got. Ah! Oh man.
It's a sin to allow.
Oh man, I didn't save. I should have saved. Wait, do I got fragmite? Maybe I got fragmite. Fragmite? No, no fragmite. Alright, we're going to have to reset all this stick crap. Wait. Wait. There we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go.
When you say I love you.
No bullets for that.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. More news for you. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth.
You're making me
with
carry the
dynamite.
heavy stuff, aren't you?
Oh no.
The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prim. Prim, the other New Vegas. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Is there anything burning in this one? Nope. Just stealing your can. Don't mind me. That's suspicious. Oh.
I kissed her, she kissed me. Like you fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black.
There we go. Yep.
Ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just to be forgiven, my life is gonna be beautiful. Sun shining up to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Use the curve here to...
One said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning.
Nothing suspicious at all about me grabbing this thing.
Everybody just gonna be
Fine.
she's telling
Shot.
me we'll be wet.
Not yet, please.
She's picked out a king-size bed.
What you got that you're advertising?
Hey, baby. Head on tax to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time. Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs. You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll
Mr. New
give
Vegas,
you
and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. One more story for you. Several unidentified aircraft were spotted flying over the RepCon test site by a local crackpot. He spoke to a toy bear near one of our microphones.
It's ghouls, I tell you. Religious ghouls in rockets looking for a land to call their own. Don't you laugh at me. I know a spell that'll make you show your true form. Cave Rat taught it to me.
The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush.
What? Still did it.
Rush of a warm laser in your hand.
God.
Gonna play a song for you right now.
Oh man, this ain't good. I just kicked all my work for nothing.
Do me a favor.
We'll get the guy in the back.
You like that?
Fire in the hole! Ouch! That's what I should have done in the first place. Alright. Screw just doing this. We'll just, get the, rifle gun. And fire. What? How's all them shots I missed?
So be sure it's
It's like he's not even here.
When you say I love you.
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
Alright, then I want to get, where's my dynamite? Where did they come out? Oh, where'd he go to?
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place,
How did I miss? Oh man, this is good for me. We're gonna be done.
saying that there's been little contact between traders
Oh, we're done.
in recent
We're
days,
done.
causing concerns that
We're so
the
done.
isolated town may
They
be
gonna make. Oh, my head just got blasted away. We're gonna need to find somewhere safer to do this, because this ain't gonna work. Let's see here. Oh, hey. Seems got escape route. Alright. Get ready for this.
Yes,
I think we're going to try it from this side.
if you break my heart,
Alright, alright.
I
Everybody get ready.
so be sure it's true. When you
Get
say
down.
I love you.
Oh, dang. Oh, it's looking right
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one.
Oh, man. How did... I want all them guns. I ain't gonna stop until I get them guns. I want them guns.
If you break my heart, I'm
This
gone.
is the thing out here.
So be sure it's true. When you
Stay down there.
I love you.
Oh, dang it. There's gotta be something that does a little more damage. 27 for that. Shotgun, of course, we got more, but we ain't gonna have.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. More news for you. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. In addition, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in a ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not repeat. Do not belittle a super mutant for taking the buddy slope. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity?
Oh, yeah, had a good bounce on it.
I feel it between us two.
Go for it. Come on down. Yeah.
Mad about the boy.
Here, I'm gonna die from this. Murder. I'm gonna make. Ah, I lost my head. There goes the head of the trailer park, boys. That was pretty good there. Let's look for some. I got there.
When you say I love
Sidearm. And we're gonna want another sidearm. And we're gonna want a rifle. We're gonna want the dynamite. We're gonna want this grenade thingy. I want this thingy. And let's get something with some up close.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you. I've got news for you. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. In addition, there's word in from Camp McCarran that an attempt to bomb its monorail system was foiled by an alert civilian contractor. Security is being tightened. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Alright. Crap. I might have not came out like I wanted it to be.
Blue
Come on. Get the fuck out. Sheesh. I could have gotten dead. So which one does the most damage? That does 84. And that does... Oh, right. There's the winner right there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Come on. Damn. You're more centralized, so let's,
the only one my arms will
why can I hit that one and I can't hit that one? Alright, well. Bam! Bam! Woohoo! Cut her close there, 40 HP. And then we'll go with that. Come on, tell me I got something that's good for my health. Should use that on top of it. Oh boy. We might not call this one good. Try it.
I'm gonna need some new liquid. You gotta be.
They did it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Stay hidden here. This one, the shotgun would come in handy here. Stay hidden. Don't move. Don't move a muscle. I'll take care of you in just a second.
Without a
Ooh, don't move.
without a love.
Still looking.
Go get her!
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas. You look extraordinarily beautiful right now. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by...
That's a good strategy, but it didn't work. Alright, let's, so there's another flaw in my plan. Let's, alright, before we do anything else, let's get something to eat and drink. Alright, I need some food stuff.
What's your problem, lady?
You need to sober up, buddy.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
I need some foodstuffs.
Sure, take a look.
Alright, that's...
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, the best looking audience around.
No
Somebody
food.
prove me wrong?
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
News coming your way right now. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. One more story for you. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Alright, well.
Good day. Hello.
Well, New Cole's gonna have to be the thing to help me. Unless I can find some other store around here. No, it's not border. No, it's border.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
I do enough to not need you. Alright. Let's get in possession here. Try and make sure. Hey, there's something down here. Wish I had some sticking mines. Oh well. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's one of those ones. Oh wait, nope. Before we do that, set everything up. Go where it's set up. Here's where I want the grenades. As they're coming out the door. Bam! Dead. Oh, I got 2 with that one. Nice roll along there. And we're going to want some AP recharge. And then we're going to want some dynamite. Goodbye. Oh shit, that one going along too far. Oh nope, they got him. Need this for little guy where he went. Little guy, Mr. Crier.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to.
Then we're going to want to be my own true love. That's what that is.
For the Brotherhood!
Yeah, you took care of that.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, it's not a dress. That.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No, it's another gun. Alright. What we got? Have that back. I don't need that. Now, here's where the film works. Very, very difficult. Alright. Fire away, buddy. There's a shot of medics. Over here.
I'm not even making a dent. Had enough?
You don't got any armor. You're the one that can like that? Oh shit, motherfucker. How did you not die? That's point blank. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo, boy, it's gonna get a little tight. You might need to turn around and go back. This ain't gonna work. Retreat! 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 Oh, baby. Aid. Oh, boy. Read the freaking tree. Oh, man. That got a little closer than I wanted to get. Did I run out of dynamite? Nope, I didn't. First one steps out. Wait, idea. I can sleep.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New
And then I can
Vegas.
get
Thank
myself
you very, very much for listening.
fixed.
Well, you know
and then
what
we go
that
in
means,
for
folks.
stage 2.
Time for some news. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. In addition, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Those were our top stories.
This guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, next
This guy
song
gets
goes
good.
out from me to you.
Right back.
Oh boy, it might not work this time. Oh, it might. Oh.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say.
Headshots! Headshots all the way. No! Don't you use that, you damn bitch. That's alright. We're halfway through it. That one isn't just ain't gonna work.
One who looks like they've done time.
Back out. Alright.
Those were our top stories. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of
let's go get some more health stuff.
Hardly spoke to folks around
There for a second, I thought somebody was chasing me. I was like, uh-oh. This might not work out.
No one dared to
Hello?
ask his business, no one dared
Dude,
to make a slip.
I need you.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I see.
It was early in the morning when he rode.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
He came
What's for sale?
riding
Sure,
from the
take a look.
south side, slowly
Don't worry, I ain't
looking
gonna
all
kill you
around.
yet. Just keep supplying me some food stuff, and we'll be good.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Me too.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello there.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around.
Keep moving.
Hey, I'm just
Was
looking.
an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town.
Hello.
He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red.
Ordered up.
After Texas Red.
Hey, let's go dumpster diving. Maybe there's something in the dumpster.
Wasn't long before the
There
story
is.
was relayed.
That's egg time. Dang.
But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried for forward day. Muddy men had tried to take him.
Go, go, go.
Had made a slip.
Move, 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 move.
Big iron on his head.
You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
The morning passed quickly, it was time.
Oh boy. That one. Alright, where's that, everything's flying around, I can see. Oh, hey.
You like that?
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play.
You see something really nice.
And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather.
Oh, that only does 6 damage. That ain't gonna work.
And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip.
You look like you're busy. You
It
don't.
was over in a moment. There before the
I'm not even gonna be a dead.
You ain't gonna run away that easily.
But he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip.
big iron on his head. Big iron, when he tried to match the
Headshots all the way down. Keep moving, just keep moving. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Get the frick out here. One more. We'll take them out one by one, buddy. Just got one more. Then all them guns are mine. Mine for the
Trouble.
Wait, why am I doing this?
Look out!
Oh shit. Backfire!
That enough?
He had one left! He had one left! Oh man, he had one left.
Hey!
That enough?
This time, throw it at him straight away. Yeah! And then... we now own this place! Woo! And let's see what we win. Take that. Gonna need that. Want that. That. You, ma'am, have this.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
For the time being, do not lose it. Take that. That. That's how you clear a room in several days' time. Okay, that would be that.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming.
Look around for some keys.
till the moment we met.
I killed everybody that's in here, so why is it still
to cling to be just everything to be my own love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my life?
Wish I could have these big blocks. Go backwards then.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Moving on. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Those were our top stories. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny.
Well, we need to find an EC.
Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm
I picked up a bunch of this.
inside.
There, doorway.
I was always a fool for my Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Hey, nice find there, Veronica.
Play it again,
Alright, next. Oh, well.
Johnny Guitar.
So that must be.
What if you
Should
go?
be on the other one.
What if you stay?
Nope.
I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know.
What else we got over here?
There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. There was never a man
Have these things too.
like my Johnny.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Alright.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you.
You can have both.
It's just about time to get you some news.
You're making me
Good
carry the
Springs
heavy
has
stuff, aren't
fended
you?
off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. Also in the headlines, the Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Ooh, eyeball. Eyeball. It's a little girl's eyeball. Well, I think we cleared her out. More imminent. Alright, we're going to need to do something with these bodies too. Looks like it's closed. Shit. Excuse me. Had a bad drunk day. Don't do that to me. You just got sick for no reason. Yeah, thinking about that eyeball.
Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't lose. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
This was just a demonstration gone wrong here with what would have been what should have been a dummy grenade, but it was actually a pipe grenade.
Number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay.
As for the blood wall, that's been there for decades. Alright, seems like the crime scene's pretty well cleaned up. Any questions? No? Good.
Yes, I've got heartaches
Gal got
by
for
the
something
number.
else of the cabin. So, let's see, let's reset my stuff here.
Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. To the town of our Frio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Let's get out.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Oh wait, there's a guy down here.
He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red.
See if they buy that story. As for the other bodies,
but the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried the forward day. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
It was 20 past.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them. Come on!
Well,
and Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet barely ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks gathered
thought
round.
the guy was doing the thing for over here.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby.
Well, if you got some step packs.
Big iron on his hip.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now.
Later.
I've got news for you. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. One more story for you. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Stay classy, New Vegas. You know, Sometimes the journey beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle, and that
Ha ha ha. Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle.
You look like you're new around here, so I'm sure I know all sorts of things you'd find useful. If not, well, it's only a cap. So what do you say?
That's only a cap, so sure.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
No thanks.
I understand. Well, have a good day. Morning.
Oh, I got spurs that jingle,
I got
Yes.
that jingle, jangle, jingle, as I
See what this guy has.
merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad?
and that song ain't so very far.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Have a look.
Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never mind. I got spurs that jingle,
I got
jangle,
spurs that jingle,
as I
jangle,
go
jingle,
riding merrily
as I
along.
go riding merrily
They
along.
sing, oh, ain't you glad
And
you're
they sing,
single?
oh, ain't you
Ooh,
glad?
man,
And
that
that song ain't so very
What's
far
it?
from
Oh,
wrong.
he's 12-7. Okay. Nuka Breaker. That's a good one. Oh, all 3 vote suits here.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show.
wise,
The show
can
within
you
my
say that?
opinion, which I respect. The best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? And now the news. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Moving on. There's word in from Camp McCarran that an attempt to bomb its monorail system was foiled by an alert civilian contractor.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour.
Sure. Let's see what you've got.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Where's it at? Did I not get something? Outfit?
You work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Ooh, special items. Oh, yeah.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Let's see what you got. Ooh, C4. Grenade machine gun? Ha 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 ha. If I was Deadpool, I'd be like drooling right now. Then again, I am drooling. Very nice. You not got anything else besides that? Let's see what ammo you got for other things. Let's see. Can you get anything new? Nothing apparel-wise. Ammo. Nothing ammo-wise. Wait. What's my grenade launchers? 40 mil? These two. Definitely need those. And take those. Then I think that'll be it. Yep. I think so. What all stuff have you got in here? Look at that stuff. Is that a junk ship? I think that's a junk ship. There's my sniper rifle right there.
We met, I had no one.
Feel free to look around.
Oh, I'm looking around alright.
To be just everything to.
That's a grenade launcher. No, it's not. That's a rare type of mini gun I've never seen.
This is our dream. Let me keep on dreaming.
It's got me way over. Sir. Got some other secrets around here. Just let me know about it. Sure, be nice to take it off your hands.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be.
You guys, which one?
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
If this is a dream, let me
Take a gander.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm going with some stem packs. Oh, you don't have the stem packs.
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
be sure it's true when you say.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
If you break my heart, I'll die.
Here you go. Thanks for stopping in.
Alright.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
I don't see anything else at the moment.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Oh,
I want that sniper rifle.
you guys.
Welcome back.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Just a lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die.
They're just taking sniper rifle. I'm going to
So
have to go
be
downtown.
sure
They
it's
place. Thank you, son.
When you say I love you.
Hello.
Thank you guys for your business. Appreciate it. Now, time to go get my 50. Can't wait to get my 50 mag. Good old 50 mag.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas,
How
and
far
you look
away am I?
extraordinarily beautiful right now. I've got news for you. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. In other news, rumors persist about a super mutant refuge nestled high in the ski lodge to the northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the buddy slope. Promotional consideration.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
I'm sure you're packed pretty heavy.
Hello, potential customer.
50 mag.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Well, yes, I do.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of despair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Mad about the
There it is. My 50 mag. There is some stuff here. Maybe I can get it. Or kill people. To kill. Or not to kill. What? Where'd he go, kid? There it is.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Come.
You, eat your guns.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
But how long
Yes,
can anyone
Rex.
try?
I am ready to process our transaction.
Fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're
Sir,
wondering if you've
just so
come
you
to the
know,
right place, you have.
It's gonna be a
It's
bad
just about
day
time
for
to
you.
get you some news. A package courier found shot
What?
in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
Bad day for you?
Moving on.
Too?
Merchants
What?
are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. Well, that's all I
Day
have
for you,
for
take
you.
three?
This is Mr. New
Oh,
Vegas.
yeah. That time it
Really
worked.
like
Whoa!
luck.
Whoa! Pick up, back up!
And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what
There we go.
matters with
Off with the head!
there was no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
What have you done?
I killed your friend, that's what I done. Now come on out and we'll talk about this.
For the Brotherhood! I'm not even making a dent with this.
I gave you another weapon and you don't want to use it, so I don't want to hear it. You go in first, and then once you go unconscious, I'll take my damage. Don't know how well this is gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
As though it were now.
Not gonna work. Bill.
Oh, my darling, love me.
Time to break into the factory. Make some moolah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Bingo!
Love me.
Little pig, let me in. What goodies do you have on you? Ooh, that's that thing. We'll go inside in a minute. My business is outdoors right now. Knock, knock!
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
Oh boy.
Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't
I'll
it?
come around to you.
You never know what's going to happen next. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers.
Hello, buddy.
Well, so does Guy
Goodbye, buddy.
Mitchell, who's got heartache on a number.
Uh-oh. Might not be good for me.
I really need some new limbs. I'm just kidding.
Alright. Just in time.
Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score.
Here's somebody.
Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Alright. Clear outside.
Number three was when you called me and said that
Clear.
you were coming back.
Shotgun time?
With hopeful heart, I waited for you. Knocked on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number.
Let's see. That is a 497.
Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Alright. Knock, knock.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you. We've got some news for you coming right up. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Also, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Like a shooting star, you appeared before me. Where have you been all my life? All at once I found someone to adore me. Where have you been all my life? Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? Does jumping at them with my fists count? I like. Beats wait until they shoot me first. They'll never see the haymakers coming. Uh-oh. You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
I'm not giving you bigger guns. You still don't want to use them. Go in first, I'll go in second.
Gun in my sight.
There we go. Room clear.
Until the moment we
Good,
met,
selling it.
I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold,
Uh-oh.
but you're
For the
so
Brotherhood.
warm inside.
Oh, yeah! Bloody mess. Move in for the kill. You're moving up. Down you go. I do declare this place as ours now, too. That's how you clear out a room. Ooh, buddy. Give me that. worry, y'all's stuff will be going to good hands. And by that, I'm talking, it's going to be going towards my 50 MG.
Johnny Guitar.
What else do we have? Oh, wait. Looking for some schematics here. No, maybe.
There was never a man
Laser rifle.
like my Johnny,
Schematics, I see.
like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Seven missile launchers to camp and paired with 200 missiles. Oh shit. Alright, let's see. Knock somebody's lung out. Schematics, but again. Alright.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. This just in. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Also in the headlines, scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
We knocked one's head clean off. Just put a couple more
An irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist.
Nothing happened.
Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night.
She just drowned herself. That's the story for that.
Find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to have.
Come on. Gotta lock this place up so it don't look like anything happened.
Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love.
Alright.
Yes, I
Factory cleared out.
If you break my
There ain't nothing else sitting around that I see that needs to be done.
So be sure.
Now pick up my extra stuff.
When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie.
Should only have been 2 people.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Fix this stuff.
Call justice must be fulfilled into the line.
Alright, so that will get me 563, that will get me 5,000. So that should get me my money for my 50 mag.
That's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love. If you break my heart, I'll die.
Stuff is now mine too. Congratulations.
Hello, attendant. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yes, I can, and yes, I may.
I am ready to process our transaction.
It's a good thing, because I put in some heavy work for it. Alright, so I don't use those. I want to keep that. Have that. Have that.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for my Johnny.
Then I will take
For the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Thank you. Battle Race.
Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay?
Got any hunting shotguns?
I love you.
Hunting revolver, hunting rifle, no hunting shotgun.
What if you're cruel?
Message.
You can be
Huh.
kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny. Like
See
the
here, you
one
can give me
they call Johnny Guitar.
my anti-material stuff. let's do some MG stuff. Yes. 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 Oh.
There was never a man like my Johnny. Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Hey, well, you know.
Seal Majesto said can't play Sea of Thieves yet.
Let's see here.
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion.
Seal Majesto said kept saying there was a problem and that's all it's telling me, so it won't install.
NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. In addition, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
No.
Sleep, go to sleep.
Ah. Guess that ain't gonna work.
Dream about tomorrow instead.
Hello, potential customer.
Whispering a lullaby tune.
Alright, oh well.
Dream, sweetly dream. Swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go?
Yeah, that's how we get
and take it slow. And don't you know? All your lovely dreams will come true.
How did I get
So just close your eyes. Listen to a sweet lullaby. Sweet, softly sweet. And let the world go by.
Crater?
Blue moon.
Fedrone27 said did you completely uninstall and install it?
Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
Alright.
Blue moon. You
Next.
knew just what I was there for. You heard me say.
I love leaving a trail of
Someone I really could care for.
destruction.
And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon.
It's not the criminal.
Now I'm no longer alone.
It's glued to the ground somehow.
Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
Seal Majesto said yes. Seal Majesto said 100%.
Alright. So there's that discovered. Oh man, I thought that somebody was going to have to kill me.
And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard
Seal Majesto said I restarted my PC though, and apparently now it's saying the last time I played was 6 days ago lol, and 23 hours ago I got my Xbox message for my founder's stuff.
I'm no longer alone without a dream in my heart.
Seal Majesto said but have yet to log in to check if I got my Black Dogs gear yet due to installing issues.
Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Be sure it's true when you say I love.
Seal Majesto said strange part is also that apparently my Microsoft account I used to buy the game is my Britain email, but the Microsoft account I play it on is Britain 334.
Have been broken.
That man.
Just because these words
There it is.
were
Let's see what this looks. I don't think I've ever been down here before.
Yes, I do. I love. If you break my heart.
Seal Majesto said I have no idea how though, because when I go to the store under Britain 334 it says I do not own the game, but yet in the Xbox app I do lol.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Oh, you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done and broke. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you.
Interesting.
Yes, I do. I love.
It's been patched over. Somebody's been up through here. Let's see
If you
what's here.
break my heart, I die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Maybe we call it safety traveling. Something like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. This just in. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Moving on. Refugees in Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legend known as Atlanteus, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the Legate took over an underperforming Florida troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The Legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pig. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
My Johnny.
I may.
But you're so warm.
heard one just pack stuff and just sneak up on me. I hate when they sneak up.
Was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call
Office Park.
Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Well, this puts me on the other side of the caravan. Back to the sewers.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. And now the news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also in the headlines, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
For the Brotherhood!
Alright, well, you can go and get it. I was just waiting for it to come for me.
So I got spurs. Jingle, 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 jangle. As I go riding merry.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Get away. Close that door.
I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. So I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle.
Well, this is what I'll do with them.
So very far from wrong.
I don't know how far back they are, but we're going to find out. That was a good guess. That was a damn good guess. That was just pretty well perfect right on where they were. Well, I think it's worth. That's easy. Where are we now? Dang.
New Vegas letting
Dead
you
Road
know
27
I've
said
got
hard
a
to
new
tell, man.
Christmas compilation coming out soon.
I guess we're gonna have to back up
Nuclear
to Tracy.
Winter Wonderland.
Okay,
Look
Tracy,
for it
I think we'll
on
talk
holiday.
to the
Zeal
doctor.
Majesto said all installed
Put
and
on
ready to
my
go.
newsman fedora here.
See,
A baggage courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count
we
on.
gotta go in there. It sounds like there's a battle going on.
Also, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between
no way.
traders.
Dead Road 27 said I'm playing Fortnite ATM. I'll be on here in a bit.
May be in trouble. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
When an
There it is.
force such as you
I don't see it, but there it is.
immovable object like me.
There it is. What the shit is that thing? Where's the others at? There's gotta be more. They travel packs.
Such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get killed.
There's some more.
So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, fight,
I heard her
fight it
gunshot.
with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
There it is.
Hey,
Oh, there.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Alright. What?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Let's take a look at, well, let's...
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule. One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
Get me some money.
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps. That's all right. That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure. That's all right. Take care.
Oh wait, I want some.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
No, I just need supplies.
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate. Very well. Take care.
Alright. I do believe that that might very well be the
Welcome back to the program. This is
everybody.
Mr. Vegas, and I hope
I think
I'm
I'm
not
taking off
coming
tonight,
on too
so,
strong. We've
everybody
got some
stay
news for
safe
you
in
coming
these
right up. Several unidentified
boys
aircraft were
out here.
spotted flying over
And,
the REPCON test
remember,
site by a local
don't get too
crackpot.
hot with the
He
radiation.
spoke to a toy
Don't get
bear near
medicated.
one of our microphones.
Stay safe, everyone.
It's
Have fun.
ghouls, I tell you. Religious ghouls